naturopathic doctors, homeopaths have treated previous epidemics with incredible efficacy. You know, and the Spanish flu that ravaged the world in the wake of World War I in 1918 to 1920s or so, those 2-3 years, it was like 50 million people died. 500 million people were affected by the virus. You know, the death rate for allopathic doctors treating Spanish flu was, I forget what it was exactly. I think it was 30%. It was 30% using allopathic interventions. I mean, they were using calomel, mercury. They were using aspirin, which they just found out, you know, was like this great anti-inflammatory. And so they were giving everyone aspirin. Now we know, don't give aspirin, don't give Advil. It drives it deeper. It turns into pneumonia automatically. Like, don't do that. Well, they were just giving it because it's all they got, and they're happy about it. And they were giving opium, right? Opium, aspirin, calomel, these types of things. 30% death rate. The homeopaths and the naturopaths using hydrotherapy and homeopathy and diet, literally under 1%. Documented 1% cases. You know, that's our legacy. Like, how come we're not proud of that? How come we don't talk about that? We should be yelling from the mountaintops. You know, our stuff works. You know, and it's easy. Like, it's treating stuff like that. I'm not saying, you know, I shouldn't say it's easy, but it's when it's guided by the principles, it works, right? It works. And so these are the things that we should be very well aware of and take initiative now to teach people, you know, lovingly, with compassion, you know, and teaching and not talking down to people and talking at their level and bringing them up, uplifting people, you know, remembering that we didn't know anything about this stuff at one point,
Right.
you know, and just is honoring that, and that everyone's on their own journeys and helping them. This is the service, and this is our role now. Absolutely. The importance of health cannot be understated, you know, and, you know, health, I just was reading, actually, I have it right here. There's a dictionary of etymology that I have. It's like the roots of words. And I found that the root word, the Saxon word for health, comes from holth, which means wholesome, whole, to be whole. To be well is to be whole. And then also, what else comes from the word holth? Holy, to be a spiritual person, connected person, someone maybe, you know, special in the eyes of God. And so those two things are connected. The path of becoming holy, becoming spiritual, is the same or similar to the path of becoming well, health, having health and wholeness and wellness. And so it's all about becoming whole, becoming one, and integrating your different processes, your different aspects into one working whole.